56 bills. 56 attempts to legislate identity, restrict movement, control families, and erase LGBTQ plus people from public life. People ask, why so many? Why all at once? Why bills that look almost identical? Because the flood is the strategy, because repetition is a weapon, and because redundancy is the plan. If one bill fails, another is waiting. If one gets amended, another is already filed. If one is ruled unconstitutional, another is written with 3 words changed. This is not chaos. This is choreography. Across all 56 bills and resolutions, the same phrase appears like a watermark: biological sex, sex assigned at birth, exclusive same-sex space, parental rights, ordinary force, gender transition procedures. No person shall be denied the opportunity, shall not constitute abuse, shall not be considered discrimination, shall not be required to use pronouns. These phrases are not accidental. They are the legislative equivalent of a template, a fill-in-the-blank form, a political Mad Libs designed to target different sectors of life: education, healthcare, custody and adoption, marriage, public accommodations, higher education, employment, state funding, domestic violence shelters, public buildings. Each category gets its own set of bills. Each set uses nearly identical language. Each bill reinforces the other. This is not scattershot attack. It is a coordinated architecture. Why introduce 5 bathroom bills? Why introduce 3 pronoun bills? Why introduce 4 adoption bills? Why introduce multiple DEI bans? Why introduce multiple parental rights bills that contradict each other? Because redundancy serves 3 purposes. It overwhelms the public. People cannot track 56 bills. People cannot testify at 56 hearings. People cannot organize 56 campaigns. People cannot fight 56 fires at once. It overwhelms the opposition inside the Capitol. Even supportive lawmakers cannot stop everything. Committee chairs cannot kill everything, and advocates cannot lobby everything. It increases the odds that something passes. If HB 3138 fails, HB 1361 is waiting. If HB 3502 is amended, HB 3586 is ready. If HB 3242 gets challenged, another bathroom bill is already filed. If a DEI ban gets watered down, another one is introduced with 2 words changed. This is legislative whack-a-mole, and the moles are multiplying. Let's break down the categories and show how the bills form a lattice, a net designed to catch LGBTQ plus people no matter where they turn. Education, the identity erasure cluster. These bills are targeting pronouns, names, bathrooms, overnight trips, sports, curriculum, DEI, teacher speech, student speech, and library materials. These bills work together to ensure that LGBT students cannot be recognized, be visible, be taught, it has books that cannot be read, and safety that cannot be guaranteed. If one bill fails, another one covers that gap. Healthcare, the access elimination cluster. Bills targeting gender-affirming care, referrals, insurance coverage, state funding, provider licensing, consciousness conscious refusal, and mental health confidentiality. Together, they create a system where care is banned, referrals are banned, funding is banned, providers are punished, institutions are punished, and patients are abandoned. If one ban is challenged, another ban is already in place. Custody, adoption, and child welfare, the family control cluster. These bills target adoption and liability, foster care placement, definitions of abuse, definitions of neglect, parental rights, DHS authority. These bills ensure that anti-trans parenting is protected, affirming parenting is penalized, and trans youth cannot be protected. This also ensures that adoption agencies cannot prioritize safety and courts cannot intervene. If one definition of abuse is struck down, another definition is waiting. Marriage and civil rights, the legitimacy removal cluster. Resolutions and bills targeting Obergefell, marriage equality, religious exemptions, public accommodations. These measures delegitimize LGBTQ plus families, encourage discrimination, lay groundwork for future bans. If one resolution fails, another is filed next session. Public spaces. The movement restriction cluster. Bills targeting bathrooms, locker rooms, dorms, shelters, public buildings, prisons, and sports facilities. These bills ensure trans people cannot move freely, non-binary people cannot exist legally, and institutions can be sued for allowing inclusion. If one bathroom bill fails, another is introduced with slightly different wording. The intent, a slow motion erasure. When you zoom out, the pattern becomes unmistakable. These bills are not about individual issues. They are about eliminating LGBTQ plus life from public existence. You cannot be recognized in school. You cannot be safe in a restroom. You cannot access health care. You cannot be protected at home. You cannot be adopted into a safe family. You cannot marry. You cannot be housed. You cannot be sheltered. You cannot be taught. You cannot be affirmed. And you cannot be visible. Each bill removes one brick. Together, they dismantle the entire structure of LGBTQ plus life. The political technique, legislate until something sticks. This is a known strategy in extremist legislative movements. Introduce dozens of bills, use copy-paste language, change a few words each time, reintroduce failed bill next session, overwhelm courts with challenges, overwhelm advocates with volume, and overwhelm the public with confusion. It is not about passing one bill, it is about passing any bill. And once one passes, it becomes the foundation for the next. This is how rights are dismantled, not in one blow, but in 1,000 cuts. The harm, not just to the LGBTQ plus people, but to all Oklahomans. These bills harm teachers, counselors, doctors, caseworkers, parents, students, survivors, rural communities, public institutions, the economy, and the legal system. Because when lawmakers legislate identity, they legislate humanity. And when they legislate humanity, everyone loses. 56 bills, 56 attempts, 56 pieces of evidence. This is not coincidence, this is not confusion, and this is not random. This is a coordinated, strategic, intentional campaign to reshape Oklahoma into a place where LGBTQ people cannot live safely, openly, or freely. And the first step to fighting a pattern is naming it. And we've done that here. We have done that. Keep your eyes open on everything that is trying to go through the House, trying to go through the Senate, trying to overturn what has already been in place. Take notes on how you've been treated, how you've seen others be treated around you. I'm not going to continue with this series because I have already shown an overwhelming amount of how they reword it for the same thing. When one does not pass, the next one goes to vote, and so on. There is a tracking page. I will post that on the community tab. All you have to do is click on your state, and it tells you everything that is in effect or going into effect within your state. But keep an eye on Oklahoma because I'm pretty sure we're probably going to be getting some more bills put in there sometime pretty soon. Stay safe, everybody. Don't give up. You're valid.